Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are good. In my previous video, we learned how to solve the problems based on first two particular functions. In this video, I am going to discuss the problems based on third particular function, that is what? Integration of square root of quadratic expression or integration of square root of ax square plus bx plus c with respect to x. As you know that this particular function form has three subformats. In that the first one is integration of square root of a square minus x square with respect to x, and the second one is integration of square root of x square minus a square with respect to x, and the third one is integration of square root of x square plus a square with respect to x. To solve the problems based on these particular functions, we need the formulas. I just want to recall the formulas. The first one is integration of square root of a square minus x square is x by 2 into square root of a square minus x square, then sine of a square plus a square by 2 into the formula for integration of dx divided by illadala square root of a square minus x square, and the formula for this one is what? Sine inverse of x by a plus c. And the second one, integration of square root of x square minus a square is equals to same thing, x by 2 into square root of x square minus a square, and then sine of a square minus a square by 2 into the formula for integration of dx divides square root of x square minus a square, and formula for this particular function is nodri log x plus square root of x square minus a square plus c. And the third one, integration of square root of x square plus a square, which is also equal to x by 2 into square root of x square plus a square, and then sine of a square plus a square divided by 2 into formula for integration of dx divided by square root of x square plus a square, and its formula is what? Log x plus square root of x square plus a square plus c. I hope all of you perfect these formulas, because to solve the problems based on these, we need the formulas. The students who perfect these formulas are easily going to solve the problems based on these particular functions. And one more thing I need to discuss here, if the problems or integration problems are given in standard form, in these standard forms, then we can solve them by using these formulas directly. If suppose the integration problems are given in this form, integration of square root of ax square plus bx plus c with respect to x, then first thing is we need to convert this quadratic expression. We need to convert this quadratic expression in any one of these three formats. We need to convert this quadratic expression to any one of these particular function formats. To convert this quadratic expression to any one of this form, we use what? We use completing the square method. We use what? Completing the square method. We use completing the square method. And I discussed briefly about this method in my previous video when we are solving integration problems based on the first two particular functions. ಯಾರಿಗಾದರೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you may watch my previous video to understand this completing the square method. So let's start the problems based on this particular function. And the first question is, evaluate integration of square root of 4 minus x square with respect to x. So let us consider the given integration problem is I. So I is equals to what? Integration of square root of 4 minus x square with respect to x. So in this problem, just observe the integrand. Integrand means what? The function which is going to integrate. That is what? Square root of 4 minus x square. Observe here, we know that 4 is a square of 2. Therefore, I can be expressed as, therefore, this integration problem I can be expressed as integration of square root of 2 square minus x square with respect to x. Now just observe this integration problem. We have a particular function in this form, which is that that is what? Integration of square root of a square minus x square with respect to x, where where a is where a is what? 2, where a is 2. Just substitute the value of this a in the formula for this particular function. Then that is the required answer for this given integration problem. See here, if a is 2, then definitely what is a square? A square should be equals to 4. I equals to formula nodri enada x by 2 into square root of a square minus x square, that is what? 2 square minus x square plus sine of a square, that is what? Plus a square by 2, 4 by 2 into sine inverse of x by a, what is a? A is 2 plus c. The final answer is I is equals to x by 2 into square root of 4 minus x square plus 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 into sine inverse of x by 2 plus c is the required answer for the given integration problem. I hope all of you understood. Now let's start the second question. Evaluate integration of square root of x square minus 8x plus 7 with respect to x. And this question is asked in the year March 2017. So let us consider the given integration problem is I. And what is I? Integration of square root of x square minus 8x plus 7 with respect to x. See here, in this integration problem, the integrand is of the form square root of ax square plus bx plus c. To solve this, first we need to convert this quadratic expression to any one of the form, either a square minus x square or x square minus a square or x square plus a square. To convert this, we use what? Completing the square method. See here, what is the procedure to convert this quadratic expression to any one of these particular functions? So when we are using the completing the square method to convert this quadratic expression, here is the quadratic expression. What is the quadratic expression? X square minus 8x plus 7. First, we need to make the coefficient of x square is 1. Here the coefficient of x square is 1, so no need to make. And then we need to observe the coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x here? Minus 8. So just consider 8. And what is half of 8? Half of 8 is 4. And square it. Square it means 4 square. Now add and subtract this 4 square to the given quadratic expression. Procedure another. First we need to make the coefficient of x square is 1. Then add and subtract by square of half of coefficient of x. So therefore x square minus 8x, add and subtract by 4 square plus 4 square minus 4 square and then plus 7 as it is. I hope all of you understanding. Now see here, and then observe the sign of coefficient of x. What is the sign of coefficient of x? Negative. If the sign of coefficient of x is negative, then these first 3 terms are the expansion of x minus a whole square, where a is what? 4. Therefore, these 3 terms are the expansion of x minus 4 whole square. minus 4 square means minus 16 plus 7. So minus 16 plus 7 is equals to what? Minus 9. I hope all of you understanding. And this can be expressed as x minus 4 whole square minus 9 can be written as 3 square. Therefore, from this given integration problem, I is equals to, I nodri ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ, integration of square root of this quadratic expression x square minus 8x plus 7 is equals to what? X minus 4 whole square minus 3 square with respect to x. I hope all of you understood how to convert the quadratic expression to the standard particular function form. And then after this, just observe this integration problem. What is that? Integration of square root of x square minus 4 whole square minus 3 square with respect to x. And we have a standard particular function in this form. We have a standard particular function in this form. What is that? Integration of square root of x square minus a square with respect to x, where where a is where a is 3 and x is what? X minus 4. Just compare these two forms. X is x minus 4, a is 3. Just substitute the values of x and a in the formula for this form. What is the formula? See here, I is equals to x by 2 into square root of x square minus a square. What is x square? X minus 4 whole square minus a square means 3 square, and then sine of a square minus 3 by 2 into log of x. What is x? X minus 4 plus square root of x square x minus 4 whole square minus a square 3 square plus c, or I is equals to x by 2 into square root of, just observe here, this is a expansion of what? X square minus 8x plus 7. So therefore this can again replaced by the quadratic expression x square minus 8x plus 7 minus 3 square is 9 divided by 2 log x minus 4 plus square root of this is obtained from this quadratic expression. It means this is equals to what? X square minus 8x plus 7 plus c is the answer. Plus 7 plus c is the answer. I hope all of you understood. Now let's start the next question. Evaluate integration of square root of x square plus 4x plus 6 with respect to x, and this question asked in the year July 2015. Let us consider the given integration problem is I, and what is I here? I equals to integration of square root of x square plus 4x plus 6 with respect to x. So now the given quadratic expression is x square plus 4x plus 6. Coefficient of x is 4 and half of 4 is 2, and then 2 square. Add and subtract by 2 square. X square plus 4x plus 2 square minus 2 square plus 6 as it is. Now observe here, the coefficient of x is positive. Coefficient of x is positive. Therefore, first three terms are the expansion of x plus 2 whole square minus 4 plus 6, or x plus 2 whole square 6 minus 4 equals to plus 2. And then this can be expressed as x plus 2 whole square plus 2 can be expressed as root 2 whole square. So finally we got x square plus 4x plus 6 is equals to what? X plus 2 whole square plus root 2 whole square. Now replace this quadratic expression by using this format, that is what? I equals to integration of square root of x plus 2 whole square plus root 2 square with respect to x. Now just observe this integration problem. We have one of the standard particular function in this obtained integration problem, that is what? That is what? That is integration of square root of x square plus a square with respect to x, where x is equals to what? X plus 2 and a is equals to what? Root 2. Just substitute the values of x and a in the formula for this integration particular function form. See here, I is equals to, formula for that, x by 2 into square root of x square plus a square, that is what? X plus 2 whole square plus root 2 whole square plus sine of a square. Then a square is nothing but root 2 whole square divided by 2 into log of x. What is x? X plus 2 plus square root of x square plus a square means x plus 2 whole square plus root 2 whole square plus c. I hope all of you understanding. Now see here, I is equals to x by 2 into square root of. So this form is obtained by simplifying this quadratic expression. Therefore, again this can be replaced by what? X square plus 4x plus 6. Both are same here. Plus here square root and square get cancelled, remains 2. And then 2 and 2 get cancelled, remains 1. So 1 into log x plus 2 plus the square root of same thing. This is the obtained from this quadratic expression. Therefore, it can be replaced by x square plus 4x plus 6 plus integral constant c. And this is a final required answer for this given integration problem. I hope all of you understood. Now, let's start the next question. And the next question is, evaluate root 5 minus x square plus 2x dx. So let us consider this given integration problem is equals to I, and what is I? Integration of square root of 5 minus x square plus 2x with respect to 2x. Again, this question is asked in which year? June 2016. So here the integrand is of the form square root of ax square plus bx plus c. First convert it to the standard form. To convert that, what is the quadratic expression? 5 minus x square plus 2x. First make the coefficient of x square is plus 1. So taking minus as a common, remaining what? X square minus 2x minus 5. Now observe the coefficient of x. 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1 and square that. It is what? 1 square. So now add and subtract by this 1 square. X square minus 2x plus 1 square minus 1 square minus 5 as it is, which is equals to minus of. Observe here coefficient of x in negative sign. Therefore, these first three terms are the expansion of x minus 1 whole square. Minus 1 minus 5 is minus 6. Now multiply this negative sign, that is minus into minus 6 is plus 6, minus into plus minus x minus 1 whole square. Now this 6 can be expressed as root 6 whole square minus x minus 1 whole square. Therefore, 5 minus x square plus 2x is equals to what? Root 6 whole square minus x minus 1 whole square. Just replace this in the given integration problem. That is what? I is equals to integration of square root of 5 minus x square plus 2x is equals to what? Root 6 whole square minus x minus 1 whole square with respect to x. Just observe the integration problem here. This integration problem, this obtained integration problem is of the form integration of square root of a square minus x square with respect to x, where a is root 6 and x is x minus 1. Just substitute the value of a and x in the formula of this particular function. That is what? That is I is equals to x by 2 into square root of a square minus x square. A is what? Root 6 square minus x square means x minus 1 whole square plus means sine of a square. A square is root 6 whole square divided by 2 into sine inverse of x by a. What is x? X is x minus 1 divided by a. A is root 6 plus c. And the final answer is I is equals to x by 2 into square root of this form is obtained by this quadratic expression. Therefore, it can again replace it by what? 5 minus x square plus 2x plus square cancel, remains 6 by 2. 2 ones are 2 threes. So 3 into sine inverse of x minus 1 divided by root 6 plus c is the answer. I hope all of you understood.